I don't see why we didn't just make this a double wedding. Saved us a lot of money, Jenny.
Harold, no. We are not piggybacking off Seth's wedding. Now that you're making money, I want you to give me the marriage I always dreamed of. Flowers, carriages, doves, the works.
Yes, ma'am. We better find our seats. Come on.
Ava Rose, Ava Rose, may I say that you were beautiful up there. You did wonderful. I don't know how you did it.
Oh, I don't know. I was really nervous. In all honesty, I'm just glad I didn't give birth at the altar. Oh, for all of you out there who didn't know, Ava and I have become real close. Yeah, whereas your people would say BFFs. But come on, Caroline, we better find our seats. My dad is about to give a speech. And, oh, he's the best speech maker. You should have heard the speech he gave for Gwendoline's graduation. Come on. Oh, this ought to be good. And now, everyone, it is time for the father of the bride to give his speech. Everyone give him a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. This lady here has gone from being a cute little girl who used to love to sit on Daddy's lap to a beautiful and kind-hearted woman. And I remember when you and your sister Gwendoline were little, I used to tell you, don't you be growing up now. Don't you be having women's problems and hormones and chasing boys, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to your father. All those were true, by the way, especially that last one. These two used to love to chase boys. They chased them all around the neighborhood. But children are apt to disobey their parents. And when they were kids, I'll tell you something. I told them this story about these elves that would come up and they would break windows and come into people's houses and they would steal the little children. And they would take them to this factory. And at the factory, they'd pull the little kids apart and they'd stuff new things in them and rearrange them. And they would come out being men and women and having grown all up. And I thought that was a story that I made up. But I think it really happened. I think the elves crawled through the windows and grabbed little Ava here, and they took her into the forest, and they said, strip down. And she stripped down, and she said, I am woman. I wish to be woman now. And they took her into the factory, and they turned her in to this lovely lady. That is the end of the introduction to my speech. I will now move into part 1. And though the wrinkles have set in and my nipples are beginning to sag, I still love my 2 little girls. And make sure to vote Pythagoras Rose for Mayor 2021. Thank you all.
Oh my God. What a beautiful speech. How long do you think it took him to make that?
Oh, I can't imagine. That was something.
It was like an epic story. And did you hear the part about the elves? That was such a great metaphor for aging and becoming a woman. All I can say is you can tell he's a public speaker.
He can certainly talk. That's for sure. He can talk.
Man. But it's midnight now. Seth will be coming to pick me up and carry me away. Oh, here he is.
Well, Ava, my princess, it is time for us to go. Everyone, please enjoy the foods, the drink, the music, and Ava and I are heading off to bed. As we say in the chaotic region, oogity, shugity, shiggity, shack, shack, riggity, dack. For all of you who do not speak that language, good night.
Miss Gwendoline Rose, I do believe you owe me an apology.
No, why would I apologize?
For mistaking me as Jamaican guy and embarrassing me in front of our families.
That had nothing to do with me. You should have told me you weren't Jamaican guy.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I was wondering, by the way, would you like to take a walk over to the duck pond?
Fine, but there'll be no more than hand-holding. I swear if you try to kiss me, I'll slap you across the face. Stupid man in black drone.
Right behind you, my dear. Oh, what a beautiful night it is.